Hey, Shalom, first and foremost, call Allah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who do rule and teach well. Peace, blessings, salutations, as always, to the hopefully elect. So, want to touch on this TikTok ban that's set to happen as of right now in January of next year. And the whole reason why this is even going down, of course, we know Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has lost control of the information war. All right, he's lost control of the narrative. You see, this is why, as of right now, he's going all around the earth trying to distort Salakia, the truth from what it really is, because this man is being exposed on all platforms. Like you go on X, for example, Twitter, people cussing the so-called white man out, especially Amalek, you had that guy that did the interview with Piers Morgan, Dan Bilzerian. I saw a tweet he made earlier that said F the Jewish and anyone who supports them. And you go in the comments, this dude was getting all kind of support, people agreeing with him like, yeah, that whole, Auschwitz, that was all BS. All right. So we're in a time now where Esau's iniquity, he's being exposed for the devil that he is. And this is why he wants to ban TikTok and other platforms that allow some sort of freedom of speech. Because pertaining to TikTok, TikTok is one of the last platforms in which this man doesn't control the algorithm. All right. He can't just block you on TikTok like how he can do you on YouTube or, these certain other platforms in which freedom of speech is pretty much outlawed. All right. You have to watch what you say. TikTok is a place where a lot of people are going to get news. A lot of people are going to get the real scoop on what's going down. All right. And again, because he can't control the algorithm, he can't control the information that comes out. And you'll see in this clip right here from TikTok why this is. All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out.
TikTok out of options.
I mean, we're getting there, right? So this is really a last-ditch attempt to temporarily halt the ban. I mean, they went the federal appeal route and lost. So the Supreme Court's really the last legal option available. Now, TikTok is challenging the proposed ban on the grounds of free speech. They're saying it would, quote, shutter one of America's most popular speech platforms the day before a presidential inauguration. ByteDance, that's TikTok's Chinese parent company, they're looking for a decision by January 6th. If the Supreme Court goes with TikTok and halts the ban, that could actually set up a ruling on whether this law is constitutional. If they're able to expedite that, we could get that within a few months. If the Supreme Court says we're denying this request, that January 19th ban sticks. And I've been talking to legal experts. They say that First Amendment grounds is kind of shaky because we do all have access to other social platforms.
We do, and Congress did pass this law, and the president didn't sign it. So that's the constitutional process. But if the Supreme Court denies this appeal, could TikTok be sold? Could somebody buy it off of the Chinese hands and therefore operate it in the U.S. legally under the law?
So yes, but this would be super challenging. Okay, so I used to work in mergers and acquisitions. A deal of this size, it takes months, if not years, to execute. By the way, you're going to need governmental approval. So let's say Meta, for example, wants to buy it. That might make strategic sense, but you'd have antitrust issues. And ultimately, the draw here is the algorithm, and ByteDance says they don't want to sell it.
Is TikTok
Exactly. The whole thing is the algorithm. That's what Esau can't control. All right. And remember, months back, they was trying to take that to the Supreme Court to get TikTok banned. And as of right now, what did she say? January 17th or the 19th is going to officially be banned. All right. So the whole thing is the algorithm. They can't control the information that's coming out on these certain platforms, man. So this is why they want it banned. And, they tried to use the whole boogeyman of, China owns it, which in all reality, that's really why, they haven't gotten control of it yet, because it's a Chinese controlled app. OK, and, the company that controls the algorithm for TikTok, they're not willing to sell that algorithm, man, because once you sell the algorithm, Esau can pretty much tweak it to his liking, and anything that has that particular algorithm that runs on TikTok, he can find any other app that uses a similar type of algorithm, and he can change it to his liking. All right. So the creators of TikTok, which are Chinese, they're not willing to sell that algorithm to Esau Edom. Now, if Esau had his way, just like Facebook and Instagram and these other apps which he's consolidated, then he would just buy it. All right. But the fact that this is a Chinese app and they don't have access to China, like they can't just, grab up the Chinese TikTok founder and force him to turn over the algorithm. All right. Like how they did to the Telegram founder. OK, they don't have that kind of power. So this is why a complete ban is being proposed on TikTok. You see, and this speaks to the time that we're in. This speaks to the time that the truth is coming forth like a flood and that it's flourishing. All right. Esau's lies are being found out. People are exposing all kind of truth on TikTok. Okay. TikTok is really like the main platform now that people are going to get news. All right. So even when you look at this, right, Dusty Johnson believes TikTok ban necessary to fight communism. See, and communism is linked to what? China. Okay, that Eastern Bloc, Russia, China. They the West views those nations as communists. Okay, so because people are discussing certain things on TikTok about the truth of what's going on with the U.S. government, what's going on with these wars, showing certain videos on that platform. This is something that Esau can't have because ultimately he's being exposed as the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? So it says here on Monday, the social media app TikTok and its parent company ByteDance asked the Supreme Court to pause a law that would ban the app starting as soon as January 19th. Representative Dusty Johnson is one of the many congressmen who have advocated for either a ban or the sale of TikTok. In March, Johnson voted yes when the House passed legislation urging TikTok to separate from parent company ByteDance. According to Johnson, the problem isn't with the app itself, pay attention, but with its parent company, which he and many others believe to be linked to the Chinese Communist Party. And so what? So what if ByteDance is linked to the Chinese Communist Party? What significance does that hold to the American citizen which uses TikTok? You don't see American citizens going on TikTok discussing how frustrated that they are with the Chinese Communist Party. This is not a concern of the people. This is a concern of the government because it's against their interests and the fact that they won't sell the algorithm to Esau. Right? That's really the whole problem. He says the current ruling is the right step in letting the U.S.'s adversaries know they won't be allowed to control huge social media outlets in the future. So this is all about control for these devils, man. That's really what it always has been about. All right. It says, I've always said it's perfectly constitutional for us to make it clear that our adversaries in the Chinese Communist Party are not going to control the biggest news source in America. You see that? So Esau recognizes that TikTok is the biggest news source in America. All right. You have billions of people that use TikTok, man. You see that? I thought the ruling from the court was excellent and makes it clear that TikTok needs to sell or else they're going to have to stop doing business here in this country, Johnson said. So basically Esau telling China, if you're not going to sell to us, then you can't operate within America no more. All right. So you see how this devil do? Anything, it's like it, or anytime something is not going in his favor, this is what he moves to do. He moves to ban it. Okay, he moves to shadow ban it. You see? And by January 19th, if some type of if they don't sell the algorithm to the US government or they don't just sell the app completely, then TikTok is going to be banned. All right. And listen, Esau will do it. You see? But what's that going to do? All right. That's going to make the people not trust Esau even more. Okay. Because then it's going to be realized fully that, hey, the government truly is not about free speech. They're taking away our First Amendment right, okay, which these Americans, they're used to having certain rights. So the fact that now the government is seeking to take their rights away, that's going to be a major problem, all right? And furthermore, that's going to add to, as it says in Job 20, when he's going to seek to fulfill his enterprise, the hand of the, matter of fact, I don't even want to butcher it, man. Let's go there real quick. Job chapter 20, and verse 19, it says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, Because he has violently taken away an house which he builded not, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that word wicked there goes into the laborer or the common citizen. Okay, so Esau's own citizens are going to rise up against his ass, man, because this man, this man ain't right. Okay, he's literally oppressing the people, man, as it says in verse 19, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. All right, the government not going to tell you the truth. So when now people are, going to their own means to now find the truth out, now you're telling them that ain't right. Now you're telling them that, if you use TikTok, then you're a communist, okay, which is complete BS. So listen, man, this how you know that this devil is on his way out, man. Okay, Esau is on his way out. This man has no more control of the war on information. He can no longer run circles around you and tell you that piss on your leg and tell you that it's raining. Okay, Esau can't do that no more. The jig is up. Okay, and as it says in verse 27, because this is really what's going on, right? That heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. All right. So like I said earlier, you go on platforms like X, Twitter, people cussing Esau out. Okay, they're calling him out for what he's doing in Gaza. Okay, what he's been doing historically. Okay, saying that it's not okay to be white. All right, they're calling him out for what's going on in Syria, all these coups that he got going on. Okay, this whole border situation and devaluing the dollar. See, all these things are being linked back to the so-called white man because he's at the forefront of it, man. Okay, he's the problem of the earth. This is why the scriptures say the heaven shall reveal his iniquity. All right, and the earth shall rise up against him. Okay, so now everything in the earth, even his own people, man, even the lower level Edomites are coming up against this devil. Okay, coming up against the elites, those that are in power. All right, and when you go to second Ezra, the 15th chapter, that's why it says that they shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. Okay, so we're in that time, man, where these prophecies are about to come forth and speak loud and clear. All right, the time is coming shortly where the citizens, they're not going to be listening to their higher elites because they see that they full of shit. And really that they haven't done anything beneficial for the people, man. All they've done is lie. You see? Verse 28, the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. All right? So Esau, you listen, man, you're done. All right? Your own people now are ousting you. Okay? They're not listening to you no more because they now understand that you're really out to destroy them. Okay? Esau, he's not out to look out for the best interests of his people, and damn sure not you Israelites. All right. Let's get Daniel 8:25. Daniel 8. And matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 23. It says, and in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. 25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. All right. So through his policy, through his laws, okay, yeah, we're gonna ban TikTok. We're gonna ban freedom of speech. We're gonna ban the right to bear arms. Okay, this man is literally stripping the Constitution away from you, man. Okay, allegedly the very thing that this country was supposed to be built on, he's now looking to take that away, which this has been the plan all along, because this all goes into the NWO. All right, you having no rights. All right, you owning nothing and being happy to have no rights and own nothing. This is what Esau is moving into, man. All right. So this is, all these things are coming forth. Okay, the Bible prophesied these things, you see, and we're witnessing these things happen in real time. But this devil is hurt, right? Why you think on YouTube this devil is shadow banning us. All right, he's deleting likes, he's deleting comments. All right, this devil literally just taking down brothers' videos left and right, man. Okay, left and right. This devil just taking down videos, and he used to send emails and said, yeah, we're gonna take down this video because of XYZ. Now he don't even send you a notification no more. All right, he just straight take it down, and you don't even know until you check the page. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to this video? All right, this is the type of shit that this devil got going on, and it's because he's hurt. All right, so look, if we ain't speaking the truth, then why is the devil going to such great lengths to suppress the truth? All right, why is he going to such great lengths to suppress what we're saying? It's not only us. I mean, people that bring out truth in general, they're being suppressed. All right, which is why people are having to move to other platforms like Rumble and Odyssey and things like that. Okay, because again, Esau, he has lost the war on information, man. All right, so now he's going to desperate and drastic measures to seek to gain that control back, but it's not going to work. Because, see, the cat is already out the bag. All right, Esau, you've already been exposed as the devil, man. So your time is up, and you can ban TikTok, but that's not going to change your fate. Okay, that's not going to change your destiny, which is to be ultimately destroyed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, for all your wickedness. So I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. Lord willing, this lets us edifying through the Rakah Kadash, call halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kadash. And until next time, Lord willing, come Yasha'Allah in the Bible ball. Shalom.